takes its toll on your body.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for the Bronx, and it's Garnett in at the 3. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. The Bronx grabs the miss. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Fox. Drops one in from the wing. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow. Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Now here's Vassell. Back to Castle. Spurs need to get one up here. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Knocked loose.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Fox. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Vassell following the bucket by the Bronx. Pass to Fox. Down low, Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go through it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The closer passes to Q. Here's Che. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Che. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Good.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's.
Wow!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Harper. He's guarded by White. Harper passes to Wembanyama. The Bronx grabs the miss. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
And the three-pointer goes. The closer's got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. BA, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. For San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's McLaughlin in for Waters. Cornette passes to Sohan. Oh, swiped away. Here's the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this.
Can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by the Bronx. Pass to Harper to halt the run. That shot off the mark. The Bronx leading by 10. To the middle. It's picked off. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 sinks the tray.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
White looking it over. And he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's McLaughlin following the bucket by the Bronx. Here's Sohan. Offline with a 3. 41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's the closer. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Harper. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Pass to the closer. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. It's stolen. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Such a wide open look. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And so it's the Bronx, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the center position, filling out the middle. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Sohan up top. Still no points. Here's Che. Pass to Q. Here's Garnett. Here's the closer. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the Bronx with another bucket.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs on and off the court. They pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Kornet. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
Johnson finds Fox. Wembanyama screen. Puts it up from 12. The Bronx grabs the miss. Hughes got 4 rebounds now. For 3. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Fox to stop the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat. Well, here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
Here's Garnett. And that one is hammered home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. And it's the Bronx's ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Here's the closer. Oh, big finish! And that one is stuffed right through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Here's the closer. Ooh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Fox against White. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by White. Lets it go from deep. The closer is good. The closer's got 23.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Harper. Clock at 6. The closer. And there's the Bronx with another bucket.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Teams deciding to change it up. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Here's Castle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And Castle drops them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Q. Here's G. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Castle, the open look. San Antonio again missing. The Bronx leading by 23. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave it. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. 1 minute left in the second. Castle outside. Outside Barnes. The putback. It doesn't go for him.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Castle. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. 16 seconds left in the second period. 5 to shoot. Will it go? And he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 8. Stolen by Castle. Can't hit that one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Bronx ahead, running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping.
They're playing with fantastic discipline. Very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Che in at the 4. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Fox missing. The Bronx has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. To the inside. There's the block. Here's G. Pass to Garnett. And he dunks it down.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Castle outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Vassell. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, BA. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high percentage shots.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Q. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Q's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! There they are, fans. Go Bronx, Anthony.
Fox surveying the D. Castle finds Wembanyama. Going all the way to the rack. Here's the closer, and there's the Bronx with another bucket.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Fox with the ball. 6 points for him. And Fox powers it home.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
Here's G. He's guarded by Castle. G passes to Garnett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Outside Barnes. Castle for 3. Rebounded by Che. Che's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the closer, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Spurs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. It's Fox with a drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What intensity from Fox there. With his speed, it's easy for the defense to make mistakes.
And the second free throw is good. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
For 3, Vassell. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, with the way he moves, Vassell can be so deceptive with his shots, and he did well to draw the foul there.
And he sinks the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. For the Bronx, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. G. And there's the Bronx with another bucket.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Fox outside. Wembanyama finds Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fox has got 12 points.
That is an assertive shot from Fox. Total trust in his jump shot. He's come a long way in that regard.
Here's Che. He's guarded by Barnes. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Vassell. Now here's Fox. He's got 12. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post. 10 points for him.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And Fox comes to help. Here's Che. On target from range.
And showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Johnson for 3. And no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Castle, and it's Champagnie in for De'Aaron Fox. And they're pushing it up. Throws it up high. It's intercepted. And here's Sohan. Still without a bucket. Harper misses.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
The reverse slam? That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The three from Wembanyama, that's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Well, Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Driving to the basket and out of bounds. The Bronx will have it. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette comes in for Wembanyama, and Waters is subbed in for Bryant. Here's G, and there's the Bronx with another bucket.
Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. 4-3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Pass to G. Here's the closer from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. The closer's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Johnson.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
These are his first free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Pass to G. 4 seconds left.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so it's the Bronx, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've had it. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. Cornette sets a screen. And the 3 off target.
He may have had too much time to think about.
The closer passes to Garnett. Inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Harper. Pass to Sohan. San Antonio moving the ball around. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Garnett passes to Che. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. The closer is good. The closer's got 39.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And it's Fox missing. The Bronx has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. From deep, Harper. The Bronx grabs the miss. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Cornette passes to Sohan. Cornette sets a screen. To the paint. Out to Fox. To win the cold spell. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Garnett gets the 3 ball to go. Garnett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Johnson. From deep three-point land, the Bronx grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's the closer. And Fox comes to help. Pass to Garnett. Fires the 3. Another 3 for the Bronx.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Just 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Harper. From the arc. Here's Cornette. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. The steal! Here's G. Pass to Che. Here's G. He's guarded by Castle. Here's G. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
It's tipped. Here's the closer. Stolen by Castle. To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell. Here's the 3. And Wembanyama with the 3. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
G passes to the closer. Here's G, started by Castle. G's shot is good. G's got 21 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter. The Bronx has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Q, to the left wing. Here's Jay. Sinks it from distance.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Castle on the wing. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's G. He's guarded by Castle. Here's G. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. The Bronx grabs the miss. From deep three-point range, no good. So we see the Bronx get the win here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.